Welcome back, everyone. Sandstorm with Atom Smasher, and we're back at Game Arena. It's getting a little dark outside. Got a little dark outside for Infinitely Better in the last series.
Yeah.
Not too great showing of them. We're actually going to get into this one really quickly.
I wasn't expecting this. So already in progress, we see it just got started. Reunion squad taking on Jerry's in the driver's seat. First of two games of winners semis, and it looks like Jerry is going to be taking the first strike here.
So, I don't know. Reunion's got two right now. Jerry's going to try to capture that second one. They are going to start scoring, and Juicy Steak is going to get deleted by that rocket, and that's going to be a push onto this V-Dom from Reunion squad. They're going to try and equalize the game.
And we're going to see how this will unfold with already answering really quickly after driver's seat only got 5 points. And Reunion Squad is trying to make sure that they get this point well defended.
Two of these Jerry players are going to be pushing into Subway, though. They're going to be going for that C-Dom. And that was 2 players down for Reunion Squad. They're going to be up soon. And yeah, so they do get C. Reunion is going to start scoring. And their players are pushing into B. But Jedi, he's going to get 1. And second player is pretty low, too. But they're going to press him even more, and they're going to start capping that B point.
And that's good pressure on point B and clearing everyone out from the side of Reunion Squad as they answer right back after Jerry gets 25 points. J-Wet did get a headshot on one, but Jedi able to answer with a headshot of their own, and now Juicy Steak taking out, I believe it was Squiggy at point C. It's the Subway. Is that what Subway?
Yeah, that's Subway. And he's going to make his way towards his A-Dom, but a couple players that catch him out. He's being peaked by 3. 2 players down now for Reunion, and 3 now, actually. That could be Jerry's chance to get in this one again and maybe start scoring here.
Ooh, and Crazy gets taken down. So even though Jerry does get point B, Reunion Squad responding by taking Alpha. So they're still going to continue racking up the points. Now they capture Steve, and Reunion's just going to answer again and capture point B.
Nice double kill from Sad Boy. He's going to prevent anything from happening. Reunion is still going to be scoring, and sending some shots down towards his commercial side. Juicy Steak, he's being cornered by a bunch of players pushing up ramp, and he's just going to get taken down. Jerry's are going to start this B capture, and Reunion going to try to contest.
And you realize Crazy was making sure that A wasn't getting captured either. But it looks like, yeah, B gets captured. Reunion is great with answering so far. Every time Jerry captures one of their points, they go ahead. Reunion just goes ahead and captures another. Keep the dominance going. However, this could be a good push to go for one of the points. It looks like Jerry's is starting to score now.
Yeah, and they were making a big push up that ramp, which got shut down pretty quickly, but we can see 3 players from Reunion coming in from mid towards this A and this B site, and Genetic flanking around. He's good for 1. Gonna get another, or the assist anyway. Just trying to keep control of this mid position for that rocket launcher, but he's getting shot at from the Subway. Needs to get out with his life if he wants to save that rocket.
Oh, you got the spanker right there. This is gonna be a deadly weapon, especially since you're part of the driver's seat team. You have 2 points. You got the spanker from Genetic. That's gonna save that for whenever there's at least 2 or more members of Reunion Squad together.
Selects for the battle rifle instead, but it doesn't seem like he's able to get that kill. Nevertheless, that's still 2 players down for Reunion Squad, and he keeps that rocket. He's still got 2 rockets in there, so he's gonna be able to do some pretty devastating damage trying to get this flank into the players in Subway. What a nice double kill. sadly wastes both of his rockets, but still gets 2, so it's a nice cap out of him. Nice kills, getting that cap. Good work.
Probably would want that one of the rockets back out of that one. A nice double kill out of that ADI, but and then Reunion will take back point A, but Jerry's driver's seat still racking up points.
Score is 122 to 69. We're about 5 minutes and 20 seconds into this game, and Jerry's, they're gonna be scoring even more here. They're gonna make their lead wider and wider unless Reunion can do something about it.
Well, they got the headshot, but Wiggy just gonna respond to that, and sad ADIs still will get taken out of the fight. And Jerry's driver's seat will remain holding on B and C.
Creeping around in mid, Wiggy's finding himself in a gunfight. He's getting unscoped, but him and his teammate, they're going to be pushing up this commercial side ramp. A lot of heavy gunfire going down with that rocket. He's going to take out 2 yet again. Bulldog may be good in close range, though. He's going to get down towards elbow. Maybe try to make his way into the subway. Nice kill from the back.
Well, the Genetics has been pretty good with the rocket launcher during this game. Having some well-timed shots, especially that double kill down the subway near point C, but J-Watt did a great job with the Bulldog, but unfortunately, all she wrote on that one.
And look at the kills so far in this game. Their lead is very understandable. They're just slaying out a lot more than Reunion Squad. That's a nice headshot onto Sad Boy. But look at the kills. 17 and 6 from Genetics, 15 and 9 from Jedi. And all but one of these Jerry's players are up to double digits, and actually Reunion's kills are getting there, but it's not quite enough to take the lead in this game.
Yeah, they're gonna need either some more headshots, or they're gonna need to get some power weapons to get some more kills racked up, especially with the Spanker not in play. Might not be in play, but Sad Boy still has the Bulldog, but deciding not to pursue a member of Jerry with it. Instead, I'm opting to go for more range on this one.
This is a good start for a potential comeback from Reunion. About to pass that 100 mark, and they do have 2 points on here. Really just depends if the kills can go their way, and well, that one's not going to, but now they know the position. A couple of these players, 2 players now down for Reunion Squad. What was off to a good start might not finish out so well for them. Right now, 114 to 205.
And they're starting to make this comeback, but long way to go in order to catch up. They have points A and B. Like, here's 2 options. They could go for point C, which they might have to go for point C because looks like points A and B are going to go to Jerry's in this one.
Yeah, so that Reunion is going to capture C, making a small push on that ramp, and Squiggy, another headshot from him. His accuracy's been really good from what we've seen, and they're just going to hold on to A and B. If they can do that, they can win out pretty easily. There's no real reason to just go for C, and he's just going to be sitting on that ramp, just waiting for him to come, trying to stall as much as possible. Reunion, they might be able to get something out of this push. It's a good double kill, capping the point now.
And they're hoping they can hold 2 of these points, but knowing Jerry's, they've been great at responding to losing points with capturing another point. But so far they haven't been able to do that, and meanwhile, Juicy Steak able to get a head start on Genetics, but Juicy Steak will fight the dust at the hands of Halaxion, who fights the dust courtesy of J-Wet.
Reunion passing that 150 marker. Like, this comeback has been pretty good so far. They just got to keep up the energy that they got going on right now and hold these flags, but see, look, a little bit taken. They might want to cancel out that cap and try to equalize things, but Jerry's players pushing into the subway, trying to make a push on the C, seeing what they can do.
And 2 left each team. And it looks like we see Sad Boy trying to defend point B. Trying to get the headshot, not going to quite get there, but now 2 points are captured for Jerry's, but that will not last long, and Reunion will get point C, but point B going to Jerry's. They're going to need to attack one of these points here and now because they are 5 seconds and counting down
You can
from
hear them
winning
yelling.
this first round. Yeah, we can
They're
hear them.
so hyped right now. They just closed out that first map, and honestly, I don't blame them, man. Like, Reunion was seeming like they get a nice comeback, and Jerry's just managed to shut that down. It was looking pretty clean, pretty competitive, but they're getting rowdy out in there now.
We can even hear them through this broadcast booth and wearing our headsets. It was that loud. And like you said, I don't blame them either. That looked to be a tough match one when Strongholds, because we've seen a lot of call and responses. When one team captures another point, another team will respond to capture a different point. It's pretty much the beauty of Strongholds, which is very different from domination in Call of Duty, because both teams getting points regardless from the capturing points. But in Strongholds, you gotta have two points captured opposed to one to even get points.
Look at the kills on Jerry's, and you can see that there's not too much of a big difference between these numbers, but slightly higher numbers on the side of Jerry's does allow them to win this one. And if a couple kills maybe went the other way of Reunion Squad, I think they could have won that one too.
Yeah, it all comes down to if you can get those kills quickly, like we saw with our other match that we've got the call, Deja Vu. Taking them for an example is of how quickly you need to get these kills. It doesn't even matter how many bullets you shoot in someone. It's more of taking them down quickly.
Yeah, and I'm excited for the next map, man. I mean, this last one was pretty competitive, and I think we're gonna be getting a Slayer game next because there was an objective one, but I don't know. I'm really not too sure. We haven't got the update yet, but I would imagine so because they played objective. So
Yeah, it might be a Slayer match.
eh,
I don't know if we've seen an oddball game yet. So if we get an oddball game, we think it'd be some good strategies. I have a feeling these teams are probably just gonna gang up on the ball carrier, take him down as quickly as possible. But have seen some strategies, like especially the ball carrier will drop the ball and try to get some kills themselves before picking the ball back up. I've seen strategies like that as well.
I think oddball would be a pretty good one to see between these two teams because we've seen their slaying ability, but I like that extra objective game mode instead of just playing Slayer. So having these two teams and their ability to get kills in such a good way, I think having an objective surrounding that would make for a really fun and entertaining map.
Oh yeah. Let's not just kill each other. Let's try and gold this as well. I would love to see Griffball return in this game as well.
Could you imagine?
Oh, the chaos in that.
We all miss Griffball. Bring it back, Halo.
Yeah. Although the Halo 4's Griffball wasn't as good, but Halo 3's, Halo Reaches, those were the best Griffballs. Although the hammer goes really slow, but man, does it pack a really powerful punch.
Yeah, it does. And I mean that sword, it's underrated, man. Get some lunges going in. Put in some work.
Yeah, it's really good in this game. It's been really consistent in throughout the Halo series. Halo 2, I remember it used to be infinite energy, and they decided to nerf that down to 10% use every hit.
Yeah, I don't know. No, it's kind of busted sometimes. So, but but I don't know. Uh, I don't know. But I do want to see custom games or Forge mode make a return. We need that.
Yeah, we
We need
definitely will
that.
need some. That could make for some fine maps. Look at Halo Reach with the Forge World. Lots of good community made maps.
But we should be getting into this next map pretty soon. I'm gonna figure out what it is. CTF on Bazaar. Bazaar is definitely one of the most interesting maps in my opinion, so I'm pretty excited for this one. People are going to be fighting for the abilities and for that rocket that spawns on top of the church. I'm just kind of excited at first to see the fighting in the beginning because they're just going to be shooting from the top of the markets at each other or something like that. I don't know. That happens in every competitive game I play. So, what are your thoughts on CTF?
Plenty of paths you could use. You could go the high ground. You could go underground with the flag carrier. Yeah, definitely got to protect that flag carrier at all times because you leave them by themselves. If they can spot the flag carrier, they know who they're going to go after.
Think something that's going to be very important in this is maybe controlling a couple of the upper spots of the map. It's going to allow some good kills. Going to allow the teams to either push or defend their flag carriers, and I just think having control of a lot of the high ground will be really good, as well as some of the power weapons.
So we're going to be seeing in just a little bit in Bazaar and see what strategies these two teams are going to be pulling off. The last match was a 70 point, I think it was a 70-point difference in Strongholds. We can see how competitive this capture the flag match might be in the first of 5 flags wins it all in this match and potentially the series. Jerry's, this is match point for them.
Last time we had a CTF game, it ended 5-0 on the stream. So I'm excited to see these two teams that have been pretty competitive and what they can do to make for an entertaining game of CTF. And we're going to get started as these BRs are popping off again. Overshield's already been taken, a rocket as well. And one down on side of Jerry's. They're going to start to actually make a push reunion into the space. Good kill. And gets traded out, though. Not much to come out of that one. They're going to probably need to regroup as a team if they want to do something.
Oh, yeah, you don't want to really rush in there unless you want to get picked off one at a time. It's just, you're scattered like that, or you try to go in one at a time, and you have at least 2 members of the defending team just waiting in the high. It looks like not able to get the high ground player.
Next, somewhat of a push that tried to come in from Reunion Squad. Instead, 3 of their players go down, 2 during the push. 1 is Jerry trying to counter push the flag of Reunion, and Genetics is actually going to be in their base. Spots out 1, got some good accuracy, but he just can't get that last burst off. Finish off the other player.
And that's a good defense from one of the players of the Reunion Squad to keep the hands off that flag there. So far, neither team has been able to even touch each other's flag. And it looks like Juicy trying to, avoid that grenade and takes a little damage and able to find Jedi run fast. Trying to find another from a longer distance.
Shots going back and forth between Genetics and Juicy Steak, but Juicy's going to get taken down. And we see a couple nade kills in the feet going. Big fight in mid, and kills going the way of Jerry's, and they are also going to get Reunion's flag. This could potentially be something if they can make this push work out. Melee's coming in, melee fight. They're throwing hands. Jedi's going to take him down. Looking for the second one, but this base is probably pretty heavily contested. He's good for 2.
That's the beauty of the overshield. It gives you a lot of extra defense and survivability.
Ooh.
And you saw that a little earlier, and you saw the double kill there coming out of Juicy Steak.
Putting in work to try to prevent Jerry's from getting this flag, but 3 members of Reunion down. I just don't think it's possible unless we can see a contesting from Kurizi, but unable to get anything done, and that should be a cap for Jerry's. 1-0.
That's good watching out for each other from the team. Like, your flag carrier dies, you're able to avenge him, and you pick up the flag, pick up where your fallen teammate left off. That's some good cohesion out of Jerry's.
Rockets coming out from Jedi. He got 1, lowers the shields on the second.
Wow!
Can't get the third that's behind him, though, but that's a pretty good start for these guys on Jerry's. Might be able to make somewhat of a push a little bit forward after that, but all players are respawning up right now, and the kill is going the way of Jerry's yet again.
So far, 1-0, 8.5 minutes to go. As we look at the KDs right now, Jedi Run Fast able to rock in the 10-3 KD for his team. So he's able to help carry the load. While even though Squiggy is 3 and 6, he's been able to help secure the first flag capture after his teammate fell from earlier.
Jedi just trying to be a nuisance in the Reunion's base. Almost gets 2, but gonna get taken out instead. And Kinetics is laying down shots and these guys in mid. Gets a couple people weak, but unable to find anything substantial. Tries to go with the Commando instead and spots out a bunch of players for his team. Trying to put that Commando to use, but it's a tough weapon to use sometimes. And Overshield gonna get not taken, actually.
Oh, that was a good stop from using that Overshield, but now Crazy is going to be using the Overshield for himself. It looks like he's going after... We'll know the name once the kill feed comes up.
Yeah, watching Crazy right now. Thought that was going to be his kill. Gets the assist instead, and he's going to try to fight for this high ground. Maybe look for some players in this alley. Finds one going up the stairs. Gets a nice melee. Great headshot. It's low on HP, though. He's got to kind of try to stay alive, but they're pinning him down at the moment.
And so far, no one's quite able to get near each other's flags yet. We're seeing some good defenses coming out of both teams. And looks like Jerry's having to reset. Most have fallen, and Wiggy will get the perfect on J-Wet.
That's kind of a nice recovery from him. He's not doing too hot, so I think getting that perfect might feel a bit good for him. If he can get another one here. He's missing a couple shots. He's been taken down by 2, but his teammates are there to help. Not able to get anything done, but
if you're the member that's not able to get a great KD, like even if you're able to do most of the damage, you have your teammates there to at least help finish them off. Whether after you die or still alive. Like sometimes it doesn't matter if you have a low KD. It matters more when the team sticks together and helps get to the objectives.
yeah, slaying out might be important, but you know, you need the team play there too. You can't do everything by yourself. But these Reunion guys, 2 players down on the side of Jerry's, are gonna be able to get into this base and have an attempt at getting this flag. Players from Jerry's spawning up right now, gonna try to contest, and they're just looking for a bunch of vantage spots. Not really finding too much.
Well, can we just point out that it was 5 minutes have gone by since the last flag capture, or since the only flag capture of the game from Jerry's. And that was from the whole avenging the flag carrier and then taking the rest of the way there situation. Meanwhile, Crazy, unfortunately, will get taken down by Alexion and Genetic. Taken down. So does Jedi Run Fast. This could be the push that they might need.
It's a couple players down on the side of Jerry's. We're gonna be looking at Juicy Steak right now. He's good for a bunch of kills, but is he good for these 2 that are fighting him right now? He's got those nades. Oh my god, nice shot from him. Pushing through the alley, looking maybe for an opening to let his team into the base, and that might be it.
Yeah, one weekend, both have shields down, that one, but unfortunately, Juicy Steak will be taken out of the fight, but Crazy will take Squiggy out of the fight too, and it looks like right by the flag, but gonna have to take 2 more of the Jerry's out, but will fail to do just that.
Swinging into Den right now, trying to find any players on Jerry's, and he's gonna take one out. That's 3 players down for Jerry's. Reunion's gonna have a good attempt at getting this flag and maybe take the lead, or evening out this game. I'm sorry.
Evening it out. But it looks like having to leave the flag behind. Looks like it's gonna go up forward, and Sad Boy gets taken out by I think I saw earlier. And Squiggy's marking East Market Bridge, and the Owls might be some important things going on there, or probably enemies that need to be taken out.
Wiggy trying to find some kills in mid. He's unsuccessful in doing so, and instead we're gonna see Juicy try to pull out the commando. We saw what happened last time someone pulled that out, and it's the same result. Like I said, sometimes it's a great gun, sometimes it's really annoying, but you know, you can't. I don't know. You take that gamble, but
Although no one has yet to grab the Needler, I'm not sure why. Although I think these teams are pretty confident in getting headshots. Almost had the back smack, missed it the first time, but Crazy will get Halaxion the second time around, and he's almost low on shield. And it looks like a grenade. No, never mind. Genetics will take Crazy out with the battle rifle after the grenade might have hit him too.
and Juicy, he's gonna grab this rocket launcher, and depending on where he gets these next couple of kills, he could potentially make a lead for or tie the game up for Reunion Squad. He can use this right if his teammates can play off of it.
So far, great defense for Jerry's. They have 2 minutes left, so Juicy Steak will try to get the first point for Reunion Squad.
Oh,
However,
this rocket might come in handy. Trying to get his shields down, but it's not as effective as you'd think it would be. Nades raining onto that flag to try to prevent anyone getting there.
J-Wet will take care of Halaxion. However, Jerry's so far has been successful with holding the flag.
Oh my god,
defense.
what
Wow.
a nice kill. Hitting that overshielded player, I don't even know how did he do that.
The back smack out of Genetics. And looks like Halaxion trying to get rid of either the, like, J-Wet. It looks like J-Wet will get the victory on that 1v1.
Just a lot of chaos in mid. The Reunion, they're trying to even out this game, and Jerry's aren't trying not to let that happen, but it does seem like they will get this cap. 3 players down for Jerry's are going to be respawning in now. Game's tied up 1-1 with a minute left. We may be seeing overtime in this one. 2 teams pretty evenly matched.
It took 9 minutes for Reunion to finally get that first flag capture after that quick first flag capture from Jerry's. Jerry's offense so far has struggled to get to Reunion's flag.
Crazy, just looking around in mid. He's kind of clueless when Genetics starts shooting at him, but I'm not sure if Genetics is aware of the player behind him. He's gonna get backstabbed probably.
And the backstab he will, but 2 members of Reunion taken out of the fight. This might be the best chance for Jerry's to try to get Reunion's second flag capture and try to take the lead and take the win.
It could prevent overtime here, but there's only 20 seconds left. There's not too much time for this push, and these players are getting up there, respawning. Overtime's looking super likely here. I don't think we're gonna see. If we can just grab the flag, but there's only 10 seconds, I don't think it's gonna happen.
You will have to see 5 seconds left. It's gonna be it. The flag does get taken at the very last moment. So overtime does get triggered, and Reunion is the one that takes Jerry's flag.
He's just sprinting. He doesn't care. He's trying to get that flag back to his base as fast as possible. He takes out the VR to try to get the kill instead. Chaos going down in middle to fight for this flag.
And overtime is ticking down, and looks like it is a draw here in Bazaar. What good defense out of both these teams. We have not seen much, but now it looks like we're gonna have an overtime round. This is ranked. Like quick play, this would have been a draw. So now, whoever captures the flag first will take the point, and in Jerry's case, the series.
Reunion, they're fighting hard to stay alive, man. I mean, who do you think is gonna be what do you think's got outcome for the game?
Oh, it's gonna be close. If both defenses continue doing what they're doing, we could potentially see a draw in this if the overtime period ends without a flag capture.
I'm not quite sure how a draw would work on the bracket. They might just play another game, but
Yeah, another game.
I wouldn't be complaining about another game between these two teams. This has probably been the most competitive match, and I've been saying it since the beginning of the stream, but I've been looking forward to an overtime CTF game all day. This is my favorite Halo to watch right here.
And we see Genetics trying to defend that flag, but
He can't get the
remember,
kill. What is?
there it is. Crazy. Grab the flag, but Genetics successfully going to be defending that flag. And Jerry's flag will return to base.
See Genetics just going through mid, trying to find these players in market. And Jerry's is going to make the push towards the flag of Reunion. This could very well be the end of the series. 3 kills come in from the side of Jerry's. That's 3 players down. They got some time to be able to respawn, but they're trying to contest. It's not looking too great for them right now.
That was a great headshot out of Genetics, but Juicy Steak taking him down for a ride in the 6 feet underville. Now we're down to 3 minutes. Sad Boy able to take out Jedi Run Fast, but someone from Jerry's got Reunion's flag, but this might not be. Oh, Squiggy! He's gonna probably grab this flag, and he wants to get this flag to base. He wants to take this map. He wants to take the series for Jerry's. I don't think they want to hang out with Reunion Squad any longer.
That was 3 players down for Reunion. They have to run across the entire map right now. They can't get caught up in gunfights, and Jerry's, they're just going to be defending it. That's a cap. That's the game for them. What an amazing final part of that series, man.
And it was not an easy. It may have been a 2-0 series, but that was not easy for Jerry's. Like, they had to fight tooth and nail to take the streets in Stronghold, and this fight in Bazaar with Capture the Flag, we had some great defenses coming out of both teams. It was just a matter of who could break who's first in this one.
I like the resilience from both of these teams, like you were just saying, and when the kills started come out, it was wild because we knew all these players were so good. They were getting these kills, these defense, and when you saw the action come together in mid or when the flag was taken, it was just super exciting. Great series.
A great series. Now, if I had to get an MVP for that round, I would have to give it, or I would say of the series, I would have to give it to Genetics on this one. Just the many shots he was able to pull off, like helping his teammates out with, especially what was it? Strongholds in the streets. He was just a monster in that one.
All right, and Jerry's is gonna move on into the winners bracket finals, I believe, and we are gonna be taking a break. Catch y'all later, and yeah, more matches coming up soon.